Ryan, Glass Onion was awesome. It's one of my favorite movies of the year, hands down. Can't wait to see it again, so thank you for taking the time to talk about it.
Dude, thank you.
When I was watching the premiere last night, I ran into Ryan Coogler.
Yeah.
And he was telling me how excited he was to see this film, that he's been texting you about it, and he can't wait to see it. What is it like to share that with people, who are also your colleagues who make, they're renowned directors as well. Do they ever, do you ever seek advice from people? Do you ever hear their reactions and anything really surprise you in moments like that?
That's incredible to me because Ryan, I was just at the Wakanda Forever premiere a few weeks ago, and Ryan is he's just one of the best at what he does right now. And so the fact that he came last night, the fact that he was into it, it warmed my heart. It was pretty amazing.
We have entered the Ryan era.
I know, it's the age of the Ryans. Exactly. The Ryan era is upon us.
Exactly. Yeah. What I love about this movie is I love Knives Out and Glass Onion. It's still a murder mystery, but you certainly didn't just repeat yourself in any way. We have a murder to solve. But it is so much more ambitious, I think. You found a whole new level of confidence and just killed it in this one. I love to hear how you set out to make this one so different from the first one, but keep the heart of the murder mystery in there.
Well, I mean, for me, I went back to kind of the source of what inspired all of this, which is my love of Agatha Christie's novels. And that's what you just described is exactly what she did in each book. She wasn't just changing up the setting or the characters or what the murder was committed with. She was taking entirely new swings with single story. And to me, that's what's genuinely exciting about this series. The idea that with every movie we can do that and find a way to truly surprise the audience and surprise ourselves too.
I think there's a lot of really fun surprises and cameos. I won't name any, but there are some faces that show up in various ways in this one. How do you pull those off? I mean, do you go to people, just text a friend and say, hey, you want to be in this? Does somebody come to you and say, I want to be in this?
Well, these cameos are some of my heroes, so I didn't have their numbers in my phone. So it was definitely who do we know that could get to them? And so, and it was amazing, writing up our dream list, and we got we got everybody on our dream list for all these cameos. I watched the movie and I'm like, I can't believe that person's in our movie.
And then you sit there with the crowd and you hear the reaction. I bet
that's so much fun. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. I love seeing who gasps at what cameos.
It's tough keeping things like that a secret, even talking about it now. We're dancing around it. But in the age of social media, a murder mystery with surprises, whether it's an actor on set or just a part of the script, do you find that to be an additional challenge when you're trying to preserve the spoilers and offer surprises to the audience?
No, I mean, I think that, in terms of little things like who has a cameo or different, fun little moments in it, I mean, that's the kind of thing you want to kind of get out and spread. But in terms of actual spoilers, I haven't had any issues with that at all. I feel like people are cool these days. I feel like we had this experience with the first movie too. If people enjoy the movie, they want to preserve that experience for their friends. They don't want to be jerks and spoil it for people. So no, I've actually found that audiences, critics definitely, and audiences absolutely have been super cool about that.
That's good. Yeah. You found, like I said, you found a way to do something different. I think you outdid yourself on this one. It's so good.
Thanks, man.
Now let's say you put the pen down on Knives Out 3 today. How long do you think it takes to get to a place where, you have a script you're confident in, you can go film it, and we get to watch it?
Oh God! I mean, I still have to start writing Knives Out. I gotta figure out what the next Benoit Blanc mystery is, what it's called, where it's set. So I got a lot of work to do. So TBD. I don't want to give myself a deadline yet because I definitely won't meet it.
That's fair. Well, I'll be there to support it and see it myself.
Thanks, man.
Listen, I know everybody asks you about Star Wars all the time. Are you doing it? Are you not doing it? Whether or not you are going to do the Star Wars trilogy that everybody has talked about here and there, can you give me a taste of what kind of story that would be if you ever got to tell your dream story there?
Well, to me, what's exciting is embracing kind of what is so exciting about Star Wars, but doing it in a way that we haven't seen done before. That's new and fresh. And I feel like a lot of the voices that are right now working in the Star Wars world are doing that. And that to me is super thrilling to see so many different types of stories. My friend Leslie Headland is making a show right now that I know is going to be something totally wild and different. And so to me, it's that I think is the guiding principle, is just what's something that we can do that feels like Star Wars, but that we've never seen before. That's pretty thrilling.
I love it, man. Well, for now, I can't wait for everybody to see Glass Onion. I loved it. And thanks so much for taking the time to talk about it.
I appreciate it so much.